This is Seth Doane in Jerusalem.
Here in the Middle East, division, strife, and shifting alliances have emerged, including that unlikely one between Israel and Saudi Arabia against a common perceived enemy, Iran. And proxy wars have flared.
Unpredictability is the most common denomination in the Middle East. So
Alon Pincus is a former Israeli diplomat.
For people who have a passing knowledge or interest in the Middle East, what should they be looking for in 2019?
Three things, I think. The expansion of ISIS and Hezbollah. ISIS is not dead by any measure. The major question of Iran's compliance with the nuclear deal and the absence of a viable Israeli-Palestinian peace process.
In Yemen, a ceasefire is raising hopes amid the grinding conflict. While technically the conflict is Yemen's government versus Houthi rebels, it's really Saudi Arabia versus Iran, with the Saudis having used weapons provided by the U.S. It's civilians who've suffered.
Only now, because of the pictures of Yemeni children starving to death, is there enough attention.
Saudi Arabia's role in this conflict came into sharper focus amid fallout from the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. With blame stretching all the way to the top, it exposed the thuggish side of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's reign. Inside the kingdom, criticism is squashed. Not so in Israel, where Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is facing very public pressure.
There are police recommendations to indict him on bribery, obstruction of justice, and several other counts. So in terms of Israeli politics, I see a very tumultuous year ahead of us.
Tumultuous is a word that certainly applies in Syria. And that was before President Trump's decision to pull American forces out of the country. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad has gained back ground from rebels, as we witnessed firsthand.
We are here inside eastern Ghouta. This is the front line of this war here in Syria right now. And Syrian troops have just told us that they are fighting one of the main opposition groups that is just over there.
But it was in the northern city of Aleppo where we got a glimpse of how some Syrians would like to see 2019 and beyond by looking back.
This is reminiscent of another time?
Of the great time of Syria before the war.
An evening of music and peace, a side of the Middle East too rarely seen.